Ollie's Owl Wisdom. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a wise old owl named Ollie. He was a beautiful bird with a white face and big, round eyes that shone like stars. He lived in a tree house that he had built himself, high up in the branches of a tall oak tree. Ollie was known throughout the forest for his wisdom and knowledge. The animals often came to him for advice and guidance. He was happy to help, and he would spend hours sharing his wisdom with them. One day, a group of young animals came to visit Ollie. There was a little rabbit, a curious squirrel, a playful fox, and a shy hedgehog. They had heard about Ollie's wisdom and wanted to learn from him. Ollie was delighted to see the young animals and welcomed them into his treehouse. He sat them down and began to tell them a story. Long ago, he said, when the forest was young, there lived a beautiful owl named Athena. Athena was a proud and vain bird, and she loved nothing more than to admire her reflection in the pond. Every day, she would fly to the pond and look at herself in the water. But one day, as she was admiring her reflection, she saw a small mouse trapped in some weeds at the edge of the pond. The mouse was struggling to free itself, and Athena realized that she had been so focused on herself that she hadn't noticed the mouse's distress. Athena flew down to the mouse and helped it free itself from the weeds. From that day on, she realized that there was more to life than just admiring herself. She began to help the other animals in the forest and became known as a kind and compassionate owl. The young animals listened intently to Ollie's story, and they understood the message behind it. They realized that it was important to be kind and helpful to others, and not just focus on themselves. From that day on, the young animals visited Ollie regularly, and he shared more stories and wisdom with them. They learned about the importance of friendship, the value of hard work, and the joy of living a simple life. And Ollie was happy, knowing that he was passing on his knowledge to the next generation. He knew that they would go on to make the forest a better place, just like Athena had done so many years ago. As the sun set over the forest, the young animals said their goodbyes to Ollie and flew off to their homes. Ollie watched them go, feeling grateful for the chance to share his wisdom with them. And as he settled down to sleep in his treehouse, he knew that he would always be there for the animals of the forest, ready to offer his guidance whenever they needed it. The end.